Well, the day is here. The new Sims 4 base game update brought with it over 150 bug fixes, but it also brought some new cast and build buy items inspired by West African countries, and I actually think these items look pretty decent. Now, if you haven't already, please do remember to remove your mods folder, back up your saves, back up your tray files, and don't re-enable mods if you are not truly ready. All that aside, I am not going to read all the patch notes and all the bug fixes because it is so long this time. I hope you will forgive me. I want to go over really quickly these new base game items. And stay tuned because I do have a pretty interesting update or two about the EA buyout, and it could be some good news. That aside, let's go ahead and get into this very short video. So to explain the new items, they have actually partnered with the Pan-African Gaming Group. So the Pan-African Gaming Group is a group of simmers with direct connections to West African countries, as well as lived experiences across the Black diaspora in UK and North America. So this is good, of course, to actually collaborate and get some honest feedback. Now, with that said, what do we actually get with this new update? So there are a few new things. What I really like is there's actually some new recipes. We don't get new recipes very often. Those new recipes include a rice dish, I believe it's called a jollof. I do apologize if I mispronounce some things, and also a side of chicken drumsticks. Now this is a beloved dish with regional variations across countries like Senegal, Nigeria, and Ghana. This one-pot meal includes long grain rice, vegetables, spices, and meat, and is rich and flavorful, perfect for parties and celebrations. The new decor object is a trio of flavor. This trio of flavor is presented in a natural wooden bowl. Each ingredient found in the bowls plays a role in West African cuisine. Brings a fresh and fruity heat, and pods, also containing grains of paradise, deliver a bold warmth with hints of ginger and cardamom. Now, honestly, I love they give us this information. It adds just so much more context to what they're giving us, and I think these are pretty good additions. And maybe where this update shines the most is with the new build buy items. The build buy items are inspired by artisans of West Africa. First of all, there's a lamp with the woven shade, and this lamp has Nigerian roots, and the lamp has a solid, hefty base with textured shade that never goes wrong in any home. With neutral tones and patterns inspired by fabric artisans of West Africa, add ambiance and style to any space. There's also the Itira cushion, and I do apologize if I mispronounced that, but it means comfort, and it is perfectly capturing the cushion's purpose. It comes in a range of colors inspired by beautiful fabric traditions found across West Africa. There's also the Visions of Home decorative art. This is a collection of framed art inspired by scenes within West Africa. The woven basket, meanwhile, brings beauty to your home with a rich piece of West African heritage. It's traditionally crafted by the Wolof people in Senegal. And there is the area rug, a skillfully woven rug with a modern design in warm colors. And finally, there is a West African aloe plant. This beloved West African succulent features sharp triangular teeth along its leaves, while its fiery blooms stand tall. Sometimes the Sims team just adds things, it feels like, for the sake of adding them, but in this case, they do feel like good pieces. They feel like things we don't necessarily have, and they are adding something to the base game. In addition, of course, we do get some clothing items as well. The clothing items are inspired by West African designs that mix heritage patterns with striking jeweled tones. New items are now available in Create a Sim, including a vibrant jumpsuit, bold patterned shirts, and a playful printed dress for both toddlers and children. You can also accessorize your Sims with earrings and a head wrap to tie it all together. Now again, I'm not saying this is the perfect solution. I still want to see an African world come to Sims 4. And yes, I know I'm talking about an entire continent. If they do add a new world to The Sims 4 from Africa, South Africa honestly is the most likely. And the reason I say that is just because it is on that 2020 survey, which you're probably sick of me talking about. Now again, this doesn't mean I think they should add to Sims 4 indefinitely. I've said so many times that I think there should be a Sims 5 instead, and yes, I am very worried about the pending buyout, but like I said, I do have a rather interesting update about that, as I promised I would follow up. Now all that aside, like I said, I hope all the bug fixes go well. As I am recording this, they actually haven't put the patch notes out yet, but I'm assuming they are the same bugs we saw in the laundry list. Again, I would normally go through all of them, but it's so much to go through, and what I would rather do rather than rattling them off, I personally want to know if these bugs are actually truly fixed, and that could be a pretty interesting update too. I appreciate you so much, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.